This is a story of Luna and the Puma, a legend of the Rio de la Plata. This story is from the Guarani people of Paraguay. Once upon a time, there was a little girl by the name of Luna. Now, Luna was a member of the Chichihuay tribe. Her father was the chieftain of that tribe. They lived in a little village, which was in the jungle and lay not far from a great river. Everyone knew that Luna had a kind and loving spirit. In fact, one day, as she walked through the jungle, she saw little baby Puma lying on the ground. It was crying. It was crying because it was all alone in the world. Its parents had been killed by hunters, and it was evident that it was very hungry. Oh, little Puma, oh, you are so beautiful. Don't cry. I'm going to take you home with me, and we're going to be forever together. Yes, come with me. Well, when the chieftain, her father, saw her arrive with the baby Puma in her arms, and he said, Daughter, why are you bringing that dangerous animal over here? Surely it will do us great harm. It cannot stay here. Oh, Father, please, please. Well, all right. All right, but on one condition, that it must be monitored constantly, day and night. At the first sign of bad behavior, oh, no. It won't misbehave. I promise. We both promise. The little pair became inseparable. Everywhere that Luna went, Jaguar, for that is what she named the Puma, he went, and they would play together. Soon, all of the people fell in love with the little Puma, and then accepted him as one of their own. Well, years passed, and it was natural that Luna would acquire the features of a young woman. And Jaguar grew bigger and stronger. He was majestic and fierce, and was such a comfort to Luna. Across the river, there was a tribe of enemy warriors who were very envious of the Chichihuay. The Chichihuay had wonderful crops of corn, cassava, sweet potato, and squash. The enemy wanted that badly. So one night, as the Chichihuay slept, the warriors crept into the village quietly. But Jaguar, who was keen of hearing, heard their footsteps before anyone else did. He roared, and he roared so ferociously and loudly. Woo! The warriors began to scream. This woke up the villagers. Luna came out. What is it, Jaguar? Oh, thieves! Run after them! Chase them away, Jaguar! Which Jaguar did. He chased them. They screamed. Ah! They plunged into the river, disappeared into the blackness of the jungle without taking a single squash. And the village was grateful. Soon, the Puma would watch over all of them. He would watch over the children as they played their games. He watched over the women as they prepared the food. And he accompanied the warriors when they would go off on the great hunt. He was a member of the family. But this little relationship did not sit too well with the enemy warriors across the river. The enemy chief said, we've got to do something. They've got something that I want. The corn, the cassava, everything. I want it. If only we could get that Puma out of the way. If we could somehow lure the princess over here, have her cross the river willingly, surely the Puma would follow her. Then we would surprise it and kill it. And then we can take anything we want. But I have to charm her. They did return to Luna's village, but this time they were dressed as old women. Old women bearing trinkets. Oh, princess, we have a beautiful necklace. A beautiful necklace for a beautiful princess. Luna was astounded. Why don't you come back with us? We have more there. Come back to our village. Come, come. But Jaguar grew suspicious of them, and soon he took his great paw and he swiped off the wig off of the enemy warrior. Aha! Ah! He screamed and began running. And Jaguar, he let out a roar that they say went out to the farthest stars. They ran off, plunged into the river without a single splash. The village again was overjoyed. With this, they thought, we're never going to be attacked again. But the Puma thought differently. That night, the Puma looked out at the great river. He thought to himself, they came when I was here. They will attack again. How can I stop them? How can I save my village? The only way I can protect them is if I constantly stand guard here at the river. I will start to do this tomorrow. As big and as brave as the Puma was, he could not bear himself to tell Luna his decision. But she knew something was wrong. Jaguar, why do you keep looking at the river? Why are you avoiding my gaze? Jaguar! Jaguar would look across at the river sadly, knowing that his decision was breaking his heart. Somehow, the princess understood. You're leaving us. You're leaving me. I know why you're doing this. To protect our village. To protect me. She agreed to this. And the next morning, she did accompany him to the river. Goodbye, Jaguar. Jaguar entered the waters slowly and began to swim. I love you, Jaguar. Now Jaguar thought, I do not want them to think I'm totally abandoning them. And so he willed that the color of the water would take on the color of his hide. And it did. And to this day, people come to the river knowing that his presence is still there, and that he will be in their hearts forever. Thus ends the story of Luna